Breaking developments from Hollywood. Justin and Hailey Bieber, once celebrated as the industry's strongest young power couple, are now facing intense public scrutiny after shocking new signs of trouble. Hailey has been spotted multiple times without her wedding ring, while Justin's cryptic social media posts raise serious concerns about his emotional state. Insiders report growing distance, resurfacing jealousy, and a silent rivalry fueling chaos behind the scenes. Are the Biebers quietly falling apart? Tonight, we uncover the truth behind the smiles and take a closer look at the fractures that could bring this marriage crashing down. Breaking developments from Hollywood tonight. Justin and Hailey Bieber, once considered the ultimate symbol of young love overcoming fame, are now facing intense scrutiny as alarming signs point toward a marriage under immense emotional strain. The fairy tale narrative that once captured hearts around the globe appears to be unraveling in front of millions, piece by piece. And it all began with a missing ring, when Hailey Bieber stepped out recently without her wedding ring. It triggered a wave of speculation that spread faster than any official statement ever could. Fans zoomed into photos, dissected every frame, and concluded that something serious was wrong. In celebrity culture, symbols carry weight. A ring is not just jewelry. It is a public promise. And when that promise stops shining on a finger, the world demands answers. Justin's behavior on social media only intensified the public anxiety. Gone were the romantic posts and playful videos. In their place appeared cryptic spiritual quotes about pain, boundaries, healing, and letting go. They did not sound like someone celebrating marital bliss. They sounded like someone lost, someone searching for peace while struggling to hold on to it. Meanwhile, Hailey maintained a perfectly curated digital presence, but a polished exterior often hides a storm inside. Their public appearances began to tell a story neither of them wanted to say out loud. Justin walking ahead, head down, shoulders heavy. Hailey trailing behind, forcing a smile that lacked warmth. Body language experts called it disconnected. Fans called it heartbreaking. Photographs once full of affection now looked like staged performances, as if love had stepped aside and duty took its place. Adding fuel to the fire, a familiar name re-entered the spotlight: Selena Gomez. The history between Justin and Selena has always been too powerful, too emotional, and too public to simply disappear. Hailey's recent interview added subtle tension, with remarks widely interpreted as a hidden jab at Selena. It reopened the oldest wound in this story, the comparison Hailey never asked for, but is forced to live with every day. While both women run successful beauty empires, the internet does not see two separate entrepreneurs. It sees competition, and whenever rare beauty rises, Hailey is reminded of the love story the world never let die. Justin, on the other hand, appears to be carrying emotional weight from the past and pressure from the present. His mental and spiritual struggles have been visible for years. But when his mother publicly prayed for his healing, fans realized that something deeper could be happening at home. A husband overwhelmed, a wife growing more distant, a marriage caught between expectations and exhaustion. Hollywood relationships are fragile not because love is weak, but because the world never gives them space to breathe. Every moment becomes evidence. Every silence becomes a headline. Every mistake becomes a movement. And this marriage has spent years surviving a hurricane of public scrutiny. Insiders close to the couple say the emotional disconnect did not happen overnight. Conversations turned into arguments. Arguments turned into silence. Silence turned into separation within the same house. They became two people living parallel lives instead of one united story. Justin retreats inward. Hailey builds outward. Two coping mechanisms, pulling them further apart. They tried to save each other once. Now they are simply trying to save themselves. Observers describe their present dynamic a strained coexistence. They show up for the cameras. They protect the illusion, but when the flashes fade, there is distance. Real distance. Hollywood has seen this before. A couple trying so hard to prove the world wrong that they forget to prove each other right. Fans now wonder, not, is something wrong, but how long can they keep pretending everything is fine? Because the truth does not hide forever. It slips through cracks, through half smiles, through missing rings, through messages that sound like goodbye. There is also a brutal reality no one wants to say out loud. Love can change, feelings can fade, people can grow in different directions. Justin and Hailey were young when they chose marriage. They married not in calm waters, but in the middle of chaos. Sometimes, love born from survival cannot survive peace. Sometimes, the person you needed then is not the same person you can live with now. Yet despite everything, there is no villain here. Hailey is not the villain for wanting security and identity outside his shadow. Justin is not the villain for struggling with the weight of his past and mental health. They are simply two humans trying to navigate impossible expectations. In the end, the question is not whether Justin and Hailey love each other. The question is whether love alone is enough when the entire world is watching, judging, comparing, and waiting for the moment it all collapses. So where does this story go now? Sources insist no official divorce has been filed. They still appear together when required, still speak kindly in interviews, still fight for something that once meant everything. But behind closed doors, the marriage is reportedly fragile, trust damaged, hearts tired. The relationship that once promised forever now appears to be on borrowed time. Sometimes the most heartbreaking endings are the quiet ones. No explosive scandal, no dramatic betrayal, just the slow realization that two people who once promised to heal each other are now hurting more together than they would apart. If this is the end of the Bieber love story, it will not arrive as a loud announcement. It will arrive exactly as it already has, silently, in missing rings, in broken eye contact, in words left unsaid, in the space growing wider between two hands that used to fit perfectly together. Justin and Hailey Bieber built a marriage the world desperately wanted to believe in. Now the world watches as that marriage tries desperately to survive itself. Whether they choose to rebuild or walk away, their truth will soon be visible without any zoomed-in photos. Because love under a spotlight cannot hide forever. For TeaLine Media TV, this is the full story behind the headlines. And as always, we remain here to uncover the truth behind the perfection Hollywood wants you to see.